It's time for MassAppeal's Pet of the Week, sponsored by A.W. Brown's. Today, we are introducing you to Nemo, the cutest little thing. Lee Chambers is here from Dakin Humane Society with more. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Tell me about this just adorable little munchkin over there.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I'm trying to turn him to the camera here because he's been playing stare down with me, and he won.
I've kind of noticed.
Because he's got a great little stare. He is adorable. Nemo is 2 months old, and he's at Dakin. He has a look-alike sister named Onyx, who he is sharing his cage with, and it was very sad to be parted with her, but I said, I'll bring you back. I'll bring you back shortly.
Yeah.
So he just recently was in foster care with his sissy, and he was reported to be the more outgoing of the two kittens, more playful. Onyx is a little more shy. They don't have to go home together. It would be lovely, but we're adopting them out separately. And what can I say? He's a kitten. We've got kitten fever just looking at him here.
I know.
Don't be bashful. Look at the camera.
Yeah, you're just going to say he's a little more personable. And he's like, no, he's been a little shy.
Well, he just had a car ride, and you know.
They don't take it well.
They're not crazy about car rides.
No.
But
the thing with Nemo is the fur almost seems like it's going to be a little bit longer, kind of fluffier fur.
He's a long-haired kitten, so he is going to have the floof. And he has some interesting, like, white fur. Right, oh, where you going? You're shy now. You weren't so shy before. Little white bits of fur on his feet, like you can see there. And he's going to be a handsome boy because he's already a handsome little baby.
I know.
And he would be great for any family. Kittens do a marvelous job of adapting really to any family situation. Kids, other pets, they usually find their place in the family, and they do just great. So he's available.
They're young, so they don't know any different, really. And then you introduce them to the dogs and the kids. I'm sure they're just curious, if nothing else.
Oh, sure, sure. And he's confident, and he's social, and he's friendly, and he's going to be a great guy to bring home.
Absolutely. I believe that. So Dakin has been a little busy recently.
Oh, my goodness, have we ever. We had kind of an unprecedented situation last week. We responded to 2 cases of animal hoarding 4 days apart. And between the 2 visits that we made to help people that were overwhelmed with their animals, they were all cats, by the way, and we took in more than 40 cats and kittens.
More than 40?
Yeah, including one mama cat who gave birth to a litter the day after we brought her into the shelter.
Oh, how fun.
So they go right into foster, that group, and soon there will be kittens that are adorable like this guy that will be available in a few weeks' time. So we have a lot of cats that have come in from these circumstances, and they're not like our friend here. Nemo is social, and he's pretty confident, and he's holding up well here, but I wouldn't really be able to bring in a spirit cat or a spirit kitten to have this experience of the car ride and the set. Because they're very shy. These kind of cats, and we have many of them, they're just extremely shy about people. They're very attuned to other cats because they lived with a lot of other cats. And with the kittens that we have that are spirit kittens, we have volunteers and staff that are doing a great job socializing them, trying to show them people are good and making them better candidates for adoption. So, you know, we're just asking folks if they would consider adopting, which would be great. Think about our little tiny spirit kittens and our spirit cats, because they're going to be a great addition to a home, especially if you already have a pet who needs a cat who's looking for a cat buddy. Yeah. They really do well with others.
Do they actually? I mean, I guess in that situation, they're not used to people, but they're used to other cats. So it makes sense.
That's exactly it. And they, you know, after a while, a spirit cat might, you know, after being in a home for a while, they might allow 1 or 2 people in the family to be their buddy and get close to them. But that's not always a guarantee either. You know, sometimes people have reported back to us after they've adopted a spirit cat. Yeah, you know, she was aloof for a while, but then she started to buddy up and she changed a bit. We can't always expect that, but, you know, they will definitely appreciate having a home and another cat to be friends with. And you can really, really help a life in a big way if you consider taking one of them home.
And once they're available for adoption, they'll be on the website. Are all of them going to be labeled as spirit kittens?
If it applies. In one of the cases, the cats were very spirity, cats and kittens. But in the other case, they were very sociable and very, some of them from the first case are already on the website, and a couple have been adopted already, I believe. And the more recent gang that we acquired are still being medically evaluated, but they're going to be available soon. So you're going to see a lot of faces.
Yes, keep an eye out for that. So good seeing you. Thank you so much.